Welcome to the channel, everyone. Black and White Builds 423. Today is going to be an awesome video. I'm overwhelmingly excited about this. My mechanic came through for me on Project POWERCHOKE. As you can tell, whenever you saw the truck leaving, it's really sad, but it's for bigger and greater things. I decided I wasn't going to do the clutch. I'm going to let a professional do the clutch, get it done, get it over with, because that would take me probably 4 days in the garage of, Nick picking a half hour there to be able to do it and do it by myself. So I'm gonna let them just put it on a lift, do it quick and easy, because those transmissions are stupid heavy. But we're gonna head back over to the shop real quick. I'm gonna show you why this turns out to be so good, me not doing this myself, because it's leading to better things for the future of this build. So we'll jump in the Raptor and we'll get over there. Here we go, and I have my most important tool for today. There is the old 72 Project POWERCHOKE right here. It is finally out of the side yard, and come to find out, boom, had no idea, but this truck was possibly for sale, and I'm trying to do some negotiations to where I can possibly use this. But look how perfect it is, guys. It's four-wheel drive, single cab long bed. That's why I need this little guy right here. Before I get too far in depth on these vehicles, I'm going to have to measure center hub to center hub for the front to the back on both trucks to see how complicated it would be to convert just old school body and interior cab, all that, just over onto this frame, because that'd be the easiest way possible. But we're hoping and praying that they are the same lengths first. First off, a massive thing here, and I know this will not be 100% perfect. I'm just trying to get a ballpark because I am by myself today. The family's doing a little thing, so I'm just trying to put this video out real quick before some family obligations, or some family fun, let's say, not obligations. That makes it sound like I don't want to go. But anyways, just look at how much taller this old 1972 F-250 will be if we are able to move it over. And it might actually sit a little higher than this 2003 6.0 F-250 due to the fact that, these are smaller fender wells and everything, so we might have to have it a little higher just for it to clear these tires. But it's just awesome knowing that I could already have wheels, tires, four-wheel drive. And I have a big secret about the 6.0 that technically is supposed to be in this truck, but we'll get to that here in a second. Sorry, a lot of stuff going through the mind, and I'm just overwhelmingly excited because I did not think this project could go this smoothly, this quick. So I have a feeling these won't measure out properly, just to, add some extra cost in there, obviously. But here, let's go ahead and get to measuring. Almost exactly 11 feet. I think this one's gonna be a little longer, which is what I was kind of expecting for this wheelbase to be a little bit longer. So technically you could just chop the frame, take a few inches off, but we are hoping not to. And of course, so close yet so far. So wheelbase from center cap to center cap, roughly 132 inches, 11 feet. This one comes out to 137, so 11 feet 5 inches. So close yet so far, so might have to figure out what to do about maybe chopping the frame or something. That's a little bit more in depth. That's for my mechanic to figure out, because I am the average Joe with just the general principle of know-hows on how to work on a vehicle. I've never disassembled a full engine or anything. I feel like I could, with maybe a little help, but these guys are the masters. That's why I leave these big parts up to them. But now we'll go ahead and go over this one real quick and what we're hoping to do with this, and a couple ideas that I want you all to give me your opinion, because I'm really torn between which way to go with this. But interior this, going over here, or just do the old school body with the newer interior. I don't know, but let's jump into what this truck really has to offer. Over to the 2003. As you can tell, this does not look right at all. That doesn't look too good, does it? Now, missing quite a bit here, looking awfully rough. We'll jump back to that here in a second and tell you the great news about that, though. Coming on over into the cab, our way into the cab. There we go. That is a really awesome part. I didn't think I was gonna be able to find a manual single cab long bed. It's freaking killer. I'd obviously have to redo all the interior, you know, a nice bench seat and everything, if I were to keep this interior and just move the body over. Give me what your opinions on that, guys, because I'm really curious. I think the old school interior would be better, but you never know. And as you can tell, I already have a fairly good set of tires, big wheels and everything, and they are black, which works out well for when I paint this truck white, so it can fit in with the black and white builds 423. If I look under here, you'll see I will have some work to do rust wise, but it's all just surface rust and everything, so it will be salvageable. I think everything will clean up very nicely. I'm not keeping any of this body, so the body doesn't matter to me. And for everyone wondering, yes, if I were to buy this truck, anything not used on this truck or not used on the old one would be up for grabs. Just a view from this side. So I know this engine looks extremely rough, and that's because it is. It is blown. Engine is junk. But the cool part is the guy that wanted to build this and use it as a tow pig all the way across country, but then he realized being a single cab it wasn't going to work out. He has a brand new crate engine, never been started, for this truck. And I'm not 100% sure of the parts list. I'm still waiting on updates for that. But better turbo, studs, injectors, cam, and there's a few other odds and ends that I'm not 100% sure of. I'll try to flash them up on the screen across the bottom as I'm going through this, because I'm gonna have to confirm with the guy that built the engine, because the shop I use, they send all their engines out to actual machine shop for them to do all the work and everything to an actual specific engine shop. So I need to call them and get the updates. Hopefully I'll get that before I put out this video. If not, the next video I'll give a little update. But everything is brand new. The engine's never even been turned over. So that is one less thing I have to worry about. So I'd have a brand new engine. I'd never have to tamper with the engine or anything, or at least for an extremely long time, and I can really focus on getting the body lined up on the old truck. I can worry about interior, just stop worrying about mechanical crap. So yes, this looks rough, but this is not gonna be the engine that would be with the truck whenever it's all converted over. So the pros of buying this truck: only have to shorten the frame about 5 inches, give or take, which I'll let the pros do that. I've never done it, never will, wouldn't trust myself. Brand new engine, a good manual transmission with a good clutch in it. All the axles are absolutely perfect. They look rough, but they just need sanded down, repainted, and just little stuff like that. And then on top of that, I mean, it has the wiring harness, everything. All wires, everything. I would have absolutely nothing I need, and I'd actually have a lot left over to, you know, sell or do to kind of make up some of the cost, because this would be spending a lot of money all at once to get this build up and going. So here's the most important part of what I need y'all's help with. I'm going to jump over to the old truck, show you the interior of it for the people that don't quite recollect what it looks like. Because I really think I want to keep the interior of the old truck, but my mechanic is like, dude, maybe put the newer interior in the old cab or whatever, just, you know, give it a little bit more of a newish vibe, but still have the old truck look. But we'll see with that. But we'll jump over, check out, and see how immaculate the interior is on the old truck, so you can see why I really don't want to get rid of it. But I need your all's opinion on this. Definitely need to get rid of all that. So here you go. Here is the interior of this old truck. Like, this is the original seat, and there's only a couple minor tears, which I would redo the seat. I was thinking maybe put like a sweet lariat bench seat from the back of a truck, or a single cab or something. Just something a little bit nicer than this, because I would be changing the color, because the truck's gonna end up being white and black. So obviously the green's got to go. I mean, even the dash is in great shape. Only 26,000 original miles on it. So I'm thinking I've got to keep the regular interior in here, except, you know, I would like to make it a little bit more modern and go ahead and get rid of this old guy. It's cool to have, you know. My dad used to have one back when the cassettes first came out and had a little cassette player. But it is a new age, and I would be driving this as a daily because I love this type of setup. So I'm definitely thinking that that's got to go. Oh, and that truck has AC. So I'd be able to put AC in this truck as well. But I mean, these are just a little imperfections, which don't matter because I'd have it all reupholstered in black. So none of this upholstery or anything matters. So let me know what you all think about keeping this interior. Just showing you the headliner, how nice the shape all this is in. It's just kind of ridiculous. A little cracked light, but that's probably the roughest place on this whole cab. As you can tell, yes, the seat would need replaced. But your fuel tank and everything, but it's still in just hell of good shape to be giving up this whole setup that I've got going on here. There it is, guys. That is an update for good old Project POWERCHOKE. I don't think I'm going to come across any type of deal that good anytime soon. I can't quite tell you how much the deal cost. I am going to have to put a little overtime in at work, I do believe, because I don't have that chunk of change just sitting around. But, or definitely wouldn't feel comfortable spending that kind of chunk of change. It would definitely reflect. But anyways, it is here in the town I live in. I mean, I'd have to travel across the country or all the way out to Texas or something, I think, to find anything like that in that good a shape. So here, let me just pull up my phone real quick and use my cheat notes here. Yeah, it's a stage 2 cam, 20 over pistons, built block, all new bearings, heads, studded, all those nice little things that, you know, make you feel a little more comfortable now when you're going to sleep without your truck whenever you have a diesel. But anyways, tell me what you think also about the interior. Keep the old school interior to the best of my abilities, you know, redo it, make it white and black instead of dark green and light green, but, you know, keep the old school look on the inside, or possibly, you know, do the newer 6.0, you know, 2003, 2004 interior on it, just amp it up a little bit, make it nice, neat, everything. Do the same stuff I'd be doing to the old interior, reupholster it, everything, make it black, all that good stuff. But which way you guys thinking? I think the interior on the old truck is just a little too nice to be like, oh yeah, just give it up. But at the same point in time, if I did do that, any of you guys watching, I know a lot of you all love the old truck that is watching. It hasn't taken off on the channel yet, but I do get a lot of comments. Man, dude, I love that body style. It's great. Hey, would you sell me the engine? Would you sell me the transmission? Would you sell me this, that? Whatever I don't use when I convert it over will be for sale, you know, to try to make up a little bit of the cost, so I just don't go in the hole ridiculously crazy. And that all that money from selling all that stuff will just be more upgrades for this truck, you know, new body panels if it needs a actual professional paint job after I screw up my at-home paint job, you know, just things like that. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Stopping by for the first time, please subscribe. You all have a great day.